Hello, 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 hello. How are we all doing? It's a sort of new intro. We've had it been going for about a week now. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Welcome to the stream. It's about to be 6 o'clock content. Hopefully you enjoy it. If you do, make sure you hit the thumbs up on YouTube and send us some likes on TikTok. Now, we have a slight problem. My Stream Deck has decided to delete everything off of it. So I can't easily switch between this, the gameplay, my monitor, stuff like that. I don't know if it's possible to recover that, or if I'm going to have to recreate it all. Fun times. Technology strikes once again. So we're going to have to do everything manually, which hopefully won't cause... Spotify's logged out as well. What is happening? This. There we go. That should be better. FaZe, Chris, Danny, McDuff, David, Jake, Josh, Ben. Hello, 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 hello. We've got 1 minute to go till content. Hopefully it's going to be banging. But welcome one and all. I have had a good day, thank you very much. I hope that you guys have as well. You've never seen it before. Not been early to the streams for a few weeks, so the first time you've actually seen it. Oh, David, that is a bit of a nightmare, not gonna lie. How's it happened? Just got the French in striking, then PSG to find Kolo Muani, of course. It's going to happen to everyone at some point. Potato, Jordan and everyone else, hello, hello, hello. I'm an Orange fan, you smashed us. We played Blackburn. So I'm not sure what you mean. I didn't go to the Leicester game, no. I would not be back by now if I had. I did not. Right. 6 content. We have got Andre Silva as a road to the knockouts for Real Sociedad. 4-star, 3-star. David, that's pretty mad. Sunday has been very, very chill. Obviously, we got the big dub to go top of the championship. 4 points clear of third. Hell yeah. Big, big win as well. Very, very nice. Happy with that one. Midweek. Can't even remember. Oh, can't even remember, to be honest. Oh yeah, because we had Southampton, then you. I can't even remember what the result was. Felt like Dewsbury Hall was poor up until his unreal goal, especially first half. Dewsbury Hall has had a distinctly average season so far, with a couple of good moments, like his goal today. Other than his goal today, he was poor. His first game of the season was really good. At home to Cov on TV, he was really, really good. Other than that, Mavididi was quiet today because we didn't pass him the ball. I don't know what Dewsbury Hall was doing. It was as if he had some kind of agenda to not give him the ball. The amount of times that he could have played him through and he didn't. Bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. This is new SBC, yes. Andre Silva. Yesterday, don't know how to describe it. How can you? Interesting, shall we say, with that offside decision. Ridiculous. There's a bit where he was running through the middle. Mavididi never played the ball. I don't remember. Leicester to beat the Championship points record. That would be incredible, wouldn't it? Was that Blackburn fans chanting about Vardy's wife just after he scored on them? Of course. Do you like Winks? Winks has been one of the best players this season, yeah. Really, really underrated. Dewsbury Hall is getting rated higher than Harry Winks, even though Winks has been significantly more consistent. But there you go. 82, 83, 84 for Andre Silva. Other way round, Mavadidi played the ball. I do know what you mean. I got confused with your wording. I thought you meant the other way round. Said we'd get an apology. They messed up when it happened. The check was way too quick. Yeah. Well, I don't know if anybody heard it at the very end of yesterday's stream, as I had just said goodnight in a bit. I came back on for like 10 seconds to just say, yeah, they put out a statement. It was onside. So, awful. This is out for a week. 82, 83, 84 for Andre Silva. He's okay. He's okay. As a whole fan, it annoys you how many points you dropped by drawing so often. 4-4-1 in the league so far. Yeah. It's okay if you're getting them from being behind, but it's when you're winning the game and then you drop points. It is incredibly infuriating. Pinktober is a new objective. Show your support and raise awareness for breast cancer during Pinktober by wearing the colour pink. Score 3 goals to earn the kit, and then assist 3 goals while wearing the kits. Play 3 matches and win 3 matches, and you get the Pinktober stuff. Nice. Honestly, how is that human error? Literally impossible. We've had a conversation about this earlier. Me and the Famalalam. Our thought process is this. So for those that don't know, Liverpool scored a goal yesterday that was onside. They gave it as offside, and then have come out and said that there was a significant human error and VAR didn't intervene. What we think happened, because of what has subsequently come out, the VAR thought that the goal had been given, and so they didn't correct the decision because they thought the on-field decision was a goal. How they thought that when no one was celebrating and there was a linesman with a flag up, I don't know. But that's what they've come out and said. They didn't overrule it because they thought it was given as a goal. Somehow. But surely, instead of just saying check complete, you say yes, onside, goal, check complete. That'd be it. That'd be it sorted. So it is incompetence. Absolute incompetence, and it's just... it's frustrating and embarrassing. Ben, yep. Mike should sound exactly the same as normal. See that Leicester are flying in their league. As I say, for some reason my Stream Deck has decided to delete everything that was on it. So I can't switch, other than manually, between my different sources in my stream software today, so that's infuriating. But monitor screen right. So yeah, we are now top of the league. We did get our one loss to Hull, but since then, 4 in a row. 6 goals conceded, 18 goals scored, with a goal difference of 12, which is the best in the league. Sunderland, the only one close, really, to that. 2 points clear of Ipswich in second, and 4 points clear of third, which is the one that matters. It doesn't matter how close first and second are, you both get promoted. You want to be clear of third place. Now the big thing is, Preston drew away at Rotherham, we won there, so that's good. Ipswich drew away at Huddersfield, we won there, that's good. And Preston got battered at home, 4-0 by West Brom. We have Preston on Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday, it might be Tuesday. I believe it's Wednesday. At home. So if we win that one, that's huge. Because even if everybody else wins below, we'd be 7 points clear of third. After 10 games. That'd be huge. Absolutely huge. What division am I in? Oh, sorry, I didn't check if there was any like new milestones. Div 6 on both accounts. But today, Ayan, I'm doing fantastic, thank you. Hopefully you are as well. I appreciate you tuning in. Diaz literally stopped celebrating within 2 seconds. How they thought they gave the goal beyond me. Exactly, incompetence. Callum, yeah, I saw Leicester women won today. Yes, Stoke will beat Leicester. Maybe. Maybe. Good chance you'll get promoted now or still early, can't tell. It's way too early. Way too early. There's what, 46 games in a season? We've played 9? So far away. Oh, mini release today, yeah. Which isn't that exciting because we already knew all the cards. What's your favourite celebration this year? I'm going to be uploading a short form video tomorrow of how to do the most popular toxic and stuff like that celebrations because people care about that kind of thing. So I'll do that for you. How's the collection book going? First episode is planned to be out Tuesday or Wednesday. I am nearly done with all the photoshopping of the file. For the men's leagues, the only one I've got left to do is the Bundesliga. Women's, I've got a few to do. So I'm nearly there. I've been trying to put a good amount of time in to get it done early so that I can start pumping out episodes and start making progress early, I think is the big thing, rather than waiting a month and then starting to tick players off. So yeah, the first episode is planned Tuesday or Wednesday, and by that point I should have the whole thing photoshopped and ready to go. Is it every rare gold player you're collecting? Every player 75 rated or above. Gold, special, whatever, that's available on the market. Squad battles. So, I did play squad battles on both accounts, and I believe I got gold 1 on both accounts, yes. So we will open up these packs right now on both accounts and see if we get anything from it. So, hell yeah. As I say, if you do enjoy the stream, make sure you hit the thumbs up. It's been a productive one. We've got some of the collection book edited today, and also had a Leicester dub. The question is, can this lead to an even bigger dub today? Let's find out, shall we? Honestly think you win the league by about 10 points. That would be incredible. So, 25k pack and 35k pack. We're top of the league? Hell yeah we are. Hell yes we are. Hit me! 25k pack. It's not great, if we're honest. It is tradable, but it's not great. Okay. Highest club value in the leaderboards. Well, I don't need to have all of them at the same time. So I can buy someone for 5 mil, use them, sell them, buy someone else for 5 mil. Tick them both off. I don't need to have them all in the club at the same time. Otherwise, I don't think that would even be close to possible. Even for someone like Bateson, that might not be possible to have every single player in the game in the club at the same time. Vardy team of the week could happen. Maybe. Wolf is a totally different player. He is playing as like this 10 role. Right, Mega Pack. Dutch, centre back. Newcastle. Sven Botman. Would have been lovely. Lovely if it had been Delict or Van Dijk. But no. Lautaro got 4 goals. Yeah, that's the team of the week inbound then. Yeah, I think Farce would have the best chance of getting an inform. We win the game, he was really good, and he scored. So, yeah, if we're getting an inform, which is hard as a championship team, I think it'll be Woot Farce. Came on the 55th minute and scored 4. Jesus. That's ridiculous. Don't hate you, I dislike you. Still waiting for Leicester to lose games. Why? Just let us potentially win the league and then aim to come second. 1 of 380 plus. Bosh. Now, Werner's worth more, isn't he? Surely. But is that worth taking? I'm not sure it is. Kira Walsh is 4.4k. Werner's surely like 10k. Oh no, he's 5.6. Okay, we definitely won't be taking him. Kira Walsh it is. Lovely. Neptune, oh dear. Sounds quite premature. I need 4 more games done, and then we get Arena done, which is pretty awesome. Weekly objectives, we're not that far away. Bi-weekly objectives, we're close to getting 10 done. I don't really know if there's any other things that I'm close to having done. I hit 50k pack for 50 wins in squad battles. I mean, that's going to happen. That'll happen this week. I'll probably play 25 games. Rivals, nearly-ish at a 100k pack. People are trying to blame NEP for the market crashing. Are people stupid? No, I've not opened that pack. No. Assist mastery. Ooh. 64 assists away from a 100k pack. The scenes. What came out in objectives? Some breast cancer awareness kits, TIFOs and stuff like that. All because of the weekend league not being this week. Oh, because people thought he was serious when he asked EA to delay it, yeah? I've not done any of the advanced SBCs. Okay, cool. So, what I'm going to quickly do is exactly what we just did, but over on PlayStation. Let me open this though, because it's getting a bit hot. There we go. Feels like below average players keep scoring on you through ball and prey, not sure what you can do against it. Defending is the hardest thing in the game, comfortably. Yet another Rose to the knockout card that won't be getting to the knockouts. That's sad. Thank you very much, everybody, for the 17 likes. Keep it going. Thank you. I appreciate you all. Hopefully you enjoyed the daily stream, shorts and videos. As I say, the first episode of the collection book should be up in a couple of days. We are getting a massive chunk of the photoshopping done, and then I can start getting the footage together to start the series. I'm looking forward to it. Orsic never goes away. Yeah, but now he's not double 4-star, so it's a little below what its previous ones have been. Louis, I'm doing great, thank you. Andre Silva is okay, but maybe I'd do him on the content account, definitely not on the normal accounts. Have I tried precision shooting? No, I don't feel like it's worth it. No. Right, assists. We are nowhere near these. That's fine. Goals, we're nearly at the 100k pack on this account. We're also close to the rare mega pack for the finesses as well. Leicester cooking once again, but Stoke finally won a game. Dub! We are cooking. We're doing pretty damn well, aren't we? I mean, the goal we conceded today was due to incompetence at the back. There's an argument that it could have been a foul on Harry Winks, but It was just poor decision making from everyone involved. So I'm really liking watching us this season. I'm looking forward to Preston on Wednesday. Could be a great game. Shame they didn't choose Kubo. Right, ready? Here we go. Preview pack. Ooh. The bicycle kick trait. Did your champs qualify today? Won the first 3, 4-0, 6-0, 3-0, lost 3-0 in extra time. Yeah, Undidi is playing bizarrely. That assist was really good. What a ball. Right, 25k pack. French. Centre forward. Kareem? Right, there's no one else. Ooh. And this right here is exactly why I want to play squad battles every week this year. Because even getting to gold 1, which is really easy, really easy, you get the 25k pack, the mega pack, and the coins, and the XP, and we get Benzema. That's so good. I already have him on this account untradeable, so we can sell him. Looks like he is going for 40k, unless that's coin selling, which it could be. He could be significantly cheaper than this. We're about to find out. Karim Benzema. Footbin is not working. Oh, there we go. $36. I'll take it. For squad battles, this is what I've been talking about all week. That for just a couple of hours each week, I can keep topping up this account by getting points and packs. There's no reason for me to not do it. So that's a massive dub. This early in the game as well, to get a player worth like 35k, really nice on this account. Helps to make videos, which is what I want to start doing on this account as well. We got a German centre mid. I'm assuming that's one of the women. Yeah. The Brits. Spurs' stadium is unbelievable, Jeff. Unbelievable. Right, get rid of those. And then we've got an 85 plus player pack. Here's hoping it's going to be a big fat dub. Can't remember her name. Healy? Daly. Meh. Meh. I want to go to the NFL now. The NFL at Spurs' stadium is class. Hope we get an SBC Road to Knockout for a Big Six club. Who's missing them? Villa are missing one. Brighton are missing one. PSG and Real Madrid. The thing is, though, as we found out on Friday, right now it's Team 1. So there's another team coming next Friday. Elite Season or Opener Pack. 45 rare gold players, 80 or higher. Do we do it on this account? Maybe it's worth it. Just to, again, bump up the account. Yeah, why not? Millie Savage. Still an 86 this year. I didn't actually know that. I thought he'd got downgraded. Ugh. It's a bit dead, isn't it? Ooh! Ooh! That's nice. That's really nice to have in the club for videos. I'll take that. So whilst the opening rating isn't incredible, Diaby's worth more than Benzema, 91 or 90 rated, whatever he was. So that's solid. I'll take that. It doesn't look like there's going to be anything else in here that I care about. Chalanoglu. There's a few bits and bobs. I don't know who's tradable or not, though. God, it takes so long. Okay. Right, we'll figure out what I actually want to put into an SBC and what SBC I want to do then. This is where we hope for big heroes and icons for videos for the rest of the year. Please. It's not great. It's not great. Icon. That is absolutely huge for this account. Absolutely massive. People won't care because, oh, it's a loan. It's only a loan. That allows me to do so much Pele videos on this account. That is sick. And obviously to destroy people in friendlies and stuff throughout the rest of the year. That is genuinely the best that I could have got. Obviously I'd take him over R9 if they were the two options. That is massive. Because that allows me to do videos on a player that is currently worth 5.4 mil. So, having him on loan, big dub. 5.4 this year, Cam centre forward striker, obviously just stupid stats. He should have Trickster Plus. But this, Technical Playstyle Plus, is unbelievable. Incisive pass as well, finesse shot. What's this? Quick Step. He could easily be the best card in the game. Lie detected, Pele over R9. I think R9 is average in FIFA. I think it's the most overrated card every single year. Oh, alongside... It doesn't exist anymore, but Baby Hullet. But Baby Hullet was absolute garbage as well. But R9, yeah, Pele over him all day, every day. I would take last year Baby Pele over Prime R9, 100%. Maybe it's the way I play. I don't know. I just don't think R9's that great. Always feels clunky. It doesn't feel anywhere near as smooth as some of these other guys. Not close. Who should pick for level 20? Obviously Dewsbury Hall. What a silly question. What a silly question. I think Rashford is worth that. He's very good. Yes. You just packed Alexis Putellas. She's amazing. That is a humongous dub. Fair play. Lamb, I'm doing awesome, thank you. Hopefully you are as well. Solar, welcome. Hopefully you enjoy the stream. If you do, help us out. Hit the old thumbs up. I need to put these into an SBC. The question is, what? As my Benzema does sell. What do I do? I really don't want to do Bruno. Maybe I do Kudus. Let's do Kudus. Keep scoring against you. Pretty good. Pretty good. Oops. Oh. Where's Thiago Silva? You packed Neymar. It's ridiculous. Doing great. As you may remember, a Bristol City fan with 2-0 at least. Soak at home lost 3-2 to the last minute win it. Yeah, I saw that whilst watching the like Sky scores coming through. Yeah, that's heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. Guessing you don't need to play a match for the collection like you used to. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Right. That's fine. Proper win for Leicester. Playing some lovely football. Oh, Thiago Silva. I don't know what kind of rating we're looking at here. But yes, I do need to play games with them still. 86 isn't enough. Oh my god. Oh my god. Best non-loan player I've used this FIFA. Neymar in the draft. Pack Benzema and Messi. Yes. Pack Benzema twice now. Why can't you play any matches? No idea. People keep saying that they have this problem every day, and I have no idea what the reason would be behind it. Keaton, not me. Please don't spam. Thank you. Right, so this is a problem. That isn't even enough. Oh my god. Small version of Zidane, used to the Nike already. That's been easier too, don't need to change for midfield. No. I think the normal De Bruyne, to be honest with you. Right, do I have a trade? I do have tradable 87s. Let's go with Modric, because I'm fairly certain he's worth the least. I'm using my dupes to do part of Mohamed Kudus. Jack, yeah, sometimes. It's frustrating. Oh, you get a rare gold pack. Nice. Chesney solid this year? Yeah. Same with Mannion. Very good. Very good, very good. I haven't properly used Messi yet. I could put these into a gold upgrade. Let's do it. Michael, still exactly the same answer. Who do I recommend picking for level 15? Yeah, the winger. I don't know. There's not much difference, really. Thoughts on Liverpool Spurs yesterday? The officials in the Premier League are incredibly incompetent, and it's embarrassing. Have I qualified yet? No, I've not attempted to qualify. I feel like I probably could, but I'm still going to leave it. Did I catch much of the 3 PM game? Goals? No. Kenya? Yes. I am. Okay, acquire date. These should be at the front. So we've got Polinia, her, Inigo Martinez. No, apparently we don't. Oh, there he is. Diego Carlos. How do I think our season is going? Obviously great. It's impossible to say otherwise. We've won every game other than one in the league. And we're top, 4 points clear of third. Saying anything other than it's going really well is just incorrect. So yeah, sick. Very happy with it. Hopefully it continues. Weekend League will be one of the hardest all year. Yes, absolutely. When do I think we'll be getting the FIFA 23 packs that we did objectives for? Exactly when they said. The 12th. Callum, no, I think just in terms of TV stuff. Instead takes out Tom Davies. Nice. Deserved, to be fair. No one likes Tom Davies. Just look at his hair. Right, submit all of those. 2 rare gold player pack. Mumad, I have no idea. I'm not going to do any kind. I'm not going to do predictions for next season. That's mental. Right, red gold pack. Hit me. So many Busquets this year. Anthony. Last year he was worth a chunk of coins at the start. 2-star weak foot kills him. Did he have that last year? Or was it higher? Surely he wasn't 5'2" last year. Surprise team in the Prem this year? Don't even know. Spurs. Can't even predict the championship at the minute. 99% sure Leicester will go up, but you never know. Exactly. Exactly. He was 5'3". Yeah. Thought so, otherwise he wouldn't have cost anywhere near as much. That's pretty crazy. You like the look of Villa this year? They're just a bit inconsistent. They're like Brighton right now. Some games they look unstoppable, and the football that they play is beautiful, fluid, attacking, flowing football. And then the next game, they look garbage. Astro, no, I didn't. Yeah, Ange is doing really well so far. Really well. To the Ethiopia. Oh dear. Samina Zanglewa. How have I already done that? Wait, daily objectives are at 7 o'clock. What? Since when? I wanted to play a new game and get the objectives done. Got Brighton next, and I look, they'll turn up. It's, as I say, it's the thing with Brighton. Right now, you can go so far one way to the other in terms of how unstoppable they seem. It's mad. Jamie! Hello! Taking the players they already had and making them play a different style matters was a massive get. Yes, I agree. I would say, though, that it's hard to say, because last season you had Mohamed. They can. Don't think they will, but they can. Last year, you didn't see the likes of Pedro Porro and Udogie playing for Spurs week in, week out. They had those players, but they weren't there in the way that they currently are right now. Bissouma was basically outcast. We all knew how good he was. Udogie was out on loan, yeah. Was it Udinese? Can't remember. Yeah, Bissouma. We all know at Brighton how good Bissouma was. I mean, they just got on their conveyor belt and then brought Caicedo in straight away afterwards. But Bissouma for Brighton was unreal. So good. But then, yeah, he was basically outcast at Spurs under Conte and stuff like that. So you're seeing the return of players that they did have that previously didn't seem like they were great assets at the club because they hadn't done well under those managers. Whereas now you've got a different manager in, playing a different play style, and suddenly someone like Bissouma has been one of the best midfielders in the league this season. So it will certainly be intriguing to see what he potentially does when he gets another transfer window. Where are they at in January? How do they strengthen? What do they go for? Time finishing bar not show up? That's in visual settings. Fairly certain. Player you've rarely seen play as Sessegnon was hyped 3 years ago. Yeah, he was. Who do you think is signing off the summer this year? I think right now it's between 3. Maybe 4. Van der Ven as the 4th. But the 3 obvious ones: Maddison, Szoboszlai, James Ward-Prowse. Harry Winks. And cleared out some deadwood as well, yeah. Still got Bentancur to come back. Do you think once Bentancur's back, he just immediately slots in for Sarr? You got midfield 3 of Bentancur, Bissouma, Madders. Because Bentancur, even in these dodgy systems under these managers that just couldn't get things right at Spurs, he's looked really good. Really good. So if Ange can get him purring, as they say, then wow, basically. Diaby too. Diaby's been good too. Yeah. He has. Definitely. Not straight away, simply because of how Sarr has come on. Yeah, I'd agree. I'd agree that he'd get reintegrated rather than instantly get out. As an Australian, just great to see a fellow Aussie doing so well in the Prem, getting a lot of attention. I think what's got to be good as well is not just that he's doing well, but that he is seemingly very likeable. The general consensus around Ange right now is that he's been very impressive as a manager for Spurs, getting these players like gelling in a way that we haven't seen them before, and obviously new signings integrating and looking really, really good, like Madders. But also comes across as a very likeable guy, a down-to-earth guy, and that's what people like to see. They don't like to see these abrasive, abrupt, dismissive managers that just have too much of an ego and think too much of themselves, especially when joining a club, compared to managers that try and embrace the history of the club, the things that the fans really, really care about. It's good to see someone having an impact in more than one way. I can't remember what my top 4 was this year, if I'm honest. I think it would have been City, Arsenal, then I'm not sure. I can't remember, to be honest. Madav, yes, probably, yeah. Jamie Vardy is magic. He's also the GOAT. And I mean, we've known that for years. They're Liverpool. As I just said, I don't know. You reckon Brennan Johnson will come good? Could well do. Could very well do. Right, look at all those banging loans for videos. Oh, things you love to see. I put Chelsea to finish 3rd, apparently. What happened to McAteer today? He came on and then within like 2 minutes pulled his hamstring. So that's very upsetting. Very humble. Razzie, yeah, exactly. So hopefully it's not a bad hamstring one. The difference is a lot of the time between a full-on muscle tear or whether it's a bit of a twinge, strain, whatever the words are. There's a big difference between the two. One can keep you out for like 2 weeks, the other one can keep you out for 2+ months. So luckily, somehow we've gone from one winger in the club under Brendan throughout the first half of last year. Somehow. In Harvey Barnes. To now having Mavididi, who's had a great start to the season. Fatawu, who has looked electric at times so far. Yunus Akgun, who again came on today, provided an assist, has looked solid. I feel like he should potentially try and get at his man a little bit more, but there's time for that. He's looked good. And McAteer, who's had an unbelievable season so far. So somehow we've gone from one winger to four. So losing one isn't as bad, especially because right now, each of them can play on each side, which is big. Albrighton is still at the club, but I'm obviously not classing him as a winger. I'm not really classing him as a player, to be honest with you. Haaland right now is probably way less than I paid for him. Oh no, it's not that bad. 450, 460 maybe. Luton v Burnley, huge game on Tuesday. 6-pointer already. It was always going to be a 6-pointer. Always. When you come up and get promoted to the Premier League, where does he play? Right mid, but he doesn't play. He's not good enough. Not good enough. Jack and Billy, hello, how's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you enjoy it. If you do, make sure you hit the thumbs up. I know it's a later stream today. I know it's not as mad, energy, packs, blah, 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 blah today. But just chilling on a Sunday, making some progress on our accounts, having a good time. That's the main thing, isn't it? Okay. That should be... Oh my god, what a save. Manyan's been a very good keeper when I've come up against him. A lot of people you saw predicted Burnley in and around mid-table, yourself included. They played really good football last season, but it appears that the players that they lost out, that they had on loan, have made a humongous difference. That's terrible from me. Why does it keep saying my iCloud photos aren't synced, but when I open it up it says they are? Keep getting a notification like every 15 minutes. No, less than that. 5, 10? So infuriating. Damn it. How are you finding the defending on the new game? Hard. Just like everybody. Muy difícil. It's tricky. It's not Kante, Riyad or Lineker. Who would you bring back? Might be that your storage is full. I'll have to see when it next pops up. I don't think it would be. I think it should be close. Okay, same with Middlesbrough. Easily second best team in league last 5 months of last season. Lost few players, now they're awful. Akpom. Humongous miss. Completed Arena. Nice. I'm close to doing him on the road to glory. I'll take the free kick, thank you. Although I'm not good at doing this year. Okay, that should have been a goal. That's poor from me. Move from professional squad battles to rivals, still be competitive. That's sick. To to be fair. That is sick. But yeah, I don't really like those questions where you're immediately limited with your answers. Because I don't know. Fafana. It'd suit the style really well. Okay. This game's actually gone fine for me so far. I just need to get that breakthrough. Oh, Manyan again! End up selling Theo and getting Liao. He's cracked. That doesn't surprise me. Please, Haaland. No way. Manyan. Not looking forward to champs. This game is brutal sometimes. It is. Now that FIFA 23 is past us, where do you rank it? That was never going to change. There's only one place it can be, and that's the third worst FIFA of all time. 21, 22, 23 are the worst because they're the ones with button delay. 23 was the best of those three. Easy. Yeah, that Kalulu looks amazing. I would absolutely love him. Understandably expensive. Thinking of investing him instead of Matters, a bit too slow. KDB always seems cracked. I wouldn't say he always seems cracked. I hated him up until last year. Person is getting battered. Just can't get the ball in the back of the net though. I'm actually defending really well against this person. Ah, that's frustrating. Not the SBC, the normal one. Yeah. KDB has been solid for me. I've enjoyed him. Would you rather have the best defense in the game or the best attack? That's not even a question this year. Attack. If you can't defend, having the best defenders on the game doesn't really help you. In the past, when it was more AI defending, yes. Of course. Because they'll just do everything, regardless of how good you are. This year, though, no. No one can defend, so having the best attack is much more meaningful. Because you can capitalise on people not being able to defend. Did I watch the NFL on ITV today? No. I don't know when these things are on. I don't have a schedule. So I don't watch all of it. Whoa! Or close to it. Nice. Okay, that's fine. Having to learn quality defending after all the 100k packs. Best attacker still 84 Nunes. Oh dear. Have I messed around with tactics? No. Not at all. Seem to concede and score more from corners this year. I wouldn't agree yet. How did that still get through? Rema, what a monster. I thought that slide was actually really well timed. I thought it defended it really well. Apparently not. Oh, man. There's too many players in the way to see what's actually going on though. Special Andre Silva. Quite silly. Nice. It's on tonight if I want to watch. Potentially. Need options in the middle. Oh, I pressed shoot. Will I be watching the Ryder Cup? I mean, it's basically done, isn't it? I've had bits of it on. It's not even over. Did I restart my stream because the likes went back to 0? Nope, that's not a thing. Oh, that's an awful pass. This has been frustrating. I feel like comfortably been better, but just can't get the goal. Quite enough matters is good, yeah. Shane, hello, how's it going? Ah, that's infuriating. It's not a through ball, I want to pass to feet. I wish in those scenarios that your player would just like fall over or something. When they sort of spin around right near the ball, but they can't quite lock back onto it to get it. Just, I wish you couldn't get close to it. It wouldn't feel as bad. That's a good block. Not seen a 0-0 on this game. I know. What's going on? Europe won already. Well, there you go then. I've not tried Rodri, no. You've seen everybody that I've tried. Team hasn't been changing. How do you get away with passing the ball straight to me? There. Very frustrating. Some of your photos and videos are currently unavailable. Please try again later. But I don't know what it's trying to do. Go away. There was a mini release of the other players that EA put into concepts the day before anyway, so it's nothing new. No surprises for that today. No one knows whether they'll do Silver Lounge. I think they'll start it back up again next week with a Road to the Knockout card of some kind. If it's popping up on my PC, I don't understand it. I don't want it to. Oh my god! This might be my first 0-0 of this game. Oh, because Haaland didn't sprint away. I know it's a 3-star week fit, but come on. Yeah, I don't understand why the ads are playing anywhere near as much as they are for some people. Ads are set to be 30 seconds every 18 minutes. That's what the setting is. But for some reason, some people are getting them significantly more frequently, and I don't understand why. Actually going to be a 0-0. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Oh man, I have not been getting the luck with bounces in this game at all. Nil. What the hell? What the hell? It's not a thing. Interesting stat. Ball recovery time. I take on average... Why does it say that they've won that stat? If it takes them 9 seconds to get the ball back, and it takes me 7. Michael, no, nothing changed. Nothing changed. My day has been good. Thank you very much for asking. Hopefully you've had a good one as well. Welcome to Mythbusters. 0-0 exists, I know. Evo Fatty 84 rated or Greaseman. Evo Fatty's one of the most boring players on the game. So not him. No, I have 1.71 terabytes of iCloud storage. I wonder if on my phone... Ah, right. Stuff is syncing to iCloud. Maybe once that's done, it will stop telling me. Synced. Okay. Hopefully that stops then. Here we go! It is Danilo. That guy's Manyan in that game is really good. Please don't leave it 0-0. Someone with the trait for it. Yeah! The like whipped crosses are ridiculous. Who leaves it 0-0 in Div Rivals? The game's been out for 2 days. What are you doing? What are you doing? Clown. Do I enjoy heavy rock and or metal music? Basically every single time I stream Rocksmith, which is normally like 3 times a week on Twitch and TikTok, I'm playing Metallica and Iron Maiden as the 2 main bands that are played every single stream. That's my answer to your question. Actually, the top 3 bands that are played are Metallica, Maiden, and Avenged. Michael, I fell off a bit, but I'm now really, really trying to get back into it. I have, for the first time in ages, because I was ill for a bit, and that really kind of hindered me in terms of that kind of thing. And that was all after holiday and stuff like that. I started prepping again. Dub. So yeah, really starting to try and get back into stuff. Starting from tomorrow. I mean, this weekend I actually have done because I've had like my prep dinners and stuff. But yeah, want to properly get back into tracking calories and aiming for targets, consistent targets and stuff each day and each week. Stream on Twitch too, you should probably follow on there. Yeah, I stream on Twitch a couple of times a week, late night normally, from like 10 PM onwards, and it's normally Rocksmith, which is basically... Imagine you could play Guitar Hero, but with an actual electric guitar. Plug it in and learn how to play basically any sick guitar song in the world. It's the greatest game of all time. Because I don't even think it's a game, it's a learning tool. So yeah. We do song requests and have a great time. Matty, I don't know, because we don't know exactly what the most important in-game stats are this year. Oh man, why can I not score today? Doing okay defensively, but now I can't score. Things have completely flipped. That's awful from me. Definitely join the next time then. Oh, I really thought he was going to continue his run in the way that he started it. Yes, Haaland! Lovely ball by KDB. And the power finesse from Haaland. How many likes are we going for? Maybe 50? It's a chilled out Sunday stream where we're just going to play some games and looked at 6 PM content and stuff like that. So if you do enjoy the stream, you want to help us get to 50 likes, that'd be great. I'd very much appreciate that. So listen to Ghost. I don't really listen to a great range. I listen to Avenged, Metallica and Maiden as the main stuff in that genre. New stuff is normally because I've seen someone else randomly play it on TikTok or something, and then I download the song on the game and play it. The problem is a lot of bands use tunings that aren't quite as standard. And so a lot of the time I'll see, oh, okay, that song sounds cool, but it's in a ridiculous tuning which I'd have to go all the way down to just for one song. Maybe I won't download it, or maybe I'll download it but I won't play it for months until we do a low tuning stream. So I know of some of their bits, but that's just from hearing bits and bobs. William, yeah, it's huge on him. Anyone that has the Playstyle Plus for that is amazing. 38 likes, let's keep on pushing. Let's get to 40 as the next mini target. Hell yeah. Oh, I pressed it too early. I really think that could have gone over the keeper if I timed it right. Kyle Walker though, huge. Wow, Kanate's recovery run there was amazing. Otherwise, I'm through with Haaland. Discover them through TikTok. I'll just see like random videos of like metal riffs and stuff like that. It's like, oh, okay, that's awesome. Let me see if they have any songs that I can download on the game. I can't believe how much I'm struggling going forward today. I mean, that's a disgraceful tackle. Like double walkout and Modric, and I don't know who that is. Have I opened the 3K points pack? Yep, I got Lone Pele, which is fantastic for videos. We've got one of the most expensive players in the game. Even if it is a loan, we can use him in friendlies and do videos around him and stuff like that. It's massive. Oh, Haaland. Thought they would rise, then didn't really, then today gone up a bit. Yeah. Don't you like metal, so it's spamming you with new music to listen to? 39 likes, thank you very much. Villa, no, they've said the same thing for years. It makes no difference. Is eafc 10 hours still on? Yeah, you can get the trial at any time if you have EA Play. There's sort of chances for you as well. Weak foot shots on this game are terrible. But the thing is, it doesn't matter whether you have a 3-star or 5-star weak foot. In the box, weak foot shots just seem wildly inaccurate. Like, Kvara's got double 5-star. Doesn't matter. He'll still put it wide. KDB, same thing. Oh dear. What are you doing there? What are you doing there? Thank you very much for the 40 likes, everybody. I appreciate it. Very, very close to having the points on this account to attempt to qualify. Especially a cross goal on weak foot. Doesn't even hit target. Yep. I say it's really poor. Really poor. And it doesn't seem to matter who's doing it or what the stats are and stuff like that. They just don't seem good. I saw someone put out a tweet saying the same thing, that finishing in the box just isn't good enough. And lo and behold, the shot that they took was on a 5-star weak foot and it went wide. William, there is no best time. Waking up at 3 AM. Yeah, he did have a shocker there. I don't know what he was doing with Canate. Maybe a magic patch coming to fix it. I would be content with them not really changing the gameplay right now. I don't think there's really broken stuff completely killing it. It's hard. That's good. Big save. So may as well just lose them all now, yeah. Exactly. That's actually good play. Now what was Bruno there? Wait for the overlap. How the hell has Skriniar got there ahead of Walker? Although, to be fair, I still haven't got chem stars on any of my players, I don't think. Madders should have got that ahead of KDB there. That's a great ball. I read that really well. Yeah, damn. Weak foot 6 for you too, but someone scored a 35-yard power shot there. The guy's 2-star weak foot against you. Was it green timed? Oh, I need to utilize the different passing types. Like there. through ball exactly where I want it to go. Turns out my decision making was poor. I should have done it differently. I shouldn't have put as much power on it. Where can you get lone players? In different packs. How am I playing? I loaded up the game and pressed play. Can't tell you any more than that, I'm afraid. No secret tricks to get on servers or anything. Game is just working for me. Yeah, KDB's SBC is not worth it this early in the game. Not close to it. How on earth was that not a foul? Kidding me. That turn is really, really quick. Hi from Belarus. Hello, Gary. Welcome. Hope you enjoy the stream. Oh, deflected straight to the keeper. Why? Clean tackle, bounced off the attacker's standing leg, leaves some of the tapping on keepers diving out the way. Yeah, they're always going to be frustrating. As is that. Game's working for you as well? People have been saying it the last few days that they can't play games. I have absolutely no idea why that would be the case and what people are experiencing, because I have not had any of those problems on either console, either account. How has Skriniar just controlled that like it's nothing? There we go. How'd you get packs? Buy them. Do objectives. Do game modes that give you pack rewards. He's miles offside. What am I doing? Keeper sell Rashford? Don't know. Sorry. I went with the 84 times 5. Bigger potential reward. Oh, what a header. What was that line when you shot? You can turn it on in the trainer. It's basically pointless unless you're doing power shots because they're more manual. And it just shows you where you're aiming, basically. I can't green time on this game. The shots are slower and I'm not used to it. I need to be more patient when timing it. Stop intercepting everything. He was so far offside. I feel like everybody has randomly been pushed the buying of private jets on their For You page lately. I've had it as well. I've had it in the past, but ages ago. But now they seem to be back. And I don't really understand why. What's your budget? Oh yeah, 30 mil. Why? What's happening? In what sense is this for me? No. It's actually solid for you on eVert Lounge. Oh, the level 21. On about 170 games, hands down best striker of used. Currently using is Lewandowski. Interesting. Same for the time shots. Can't green time anymore consistently. No, I'm awful at it. Genuinely dreadful. It's embarrassing. Like the percentage of my attempted timed shots that are red is so high. You say FC24 SBC contact has been awful lately. I assume you mean content. The game's been out 2 days. Shut up. It's been out 2 days. I really liked Lewandowski last year. Thought he was solid. Oh, I've said it before, I hate how many things in this game now are used. There's another red time shot. Are used with R1 or RB. The amount of times that I accidentally dummy it because I'm trying to bring a player short before I then play them the ball. Maybe I want to do a controlled sprint straight away. Maybe I want to do a an aimed through ball straight away. Ugh. It's frustrating. Ben, hello. Before you could green time every shot with your eyes closed, have to get used to it again. Yeah, it's just slightly slower, it seems, the average shot. And yeah, I'm just not close to used to it. How do you feel about winning today? Great. It's another dub. Can't really feel anything other than good. A 4-1 win away from home. Didn't know where to go. I panic in situations like that. I really need to learn how to have a bit more composure and know what to do. Like, how do I effectively wait for the rest of my team to catch up? Should I do different types of passing? Should I dribble in a certain way? What should I be doing? Kvaradona! Yes, player locking when doing the trickster stuff does my head in. And I could turn off player lock, but I feel like if I really want to get to a top tier player on this game, then maybe I need to learn player locking and get used to it. So I don't want to turn it off. But dear God, it frustrates me. Any tips to get better players? Play the game. Earn rewards. Do objectives. Do basically anything and earn coins. Use player lock now and again, to be fair, it's beneficial. On the upside, last year we were really good. We were pretty good. Today, Lewandowski's awesome too. Another person agreeing with the Lewandowski hype. Yeah, we're pretty good this season. Oh, Penrith. Surely. Oh. Shame about that. Yeah. Imagine how different life could have been for both player and club. I should have done the R1 turn. That's poor from me. That's poor from him. Dribbling straight into me. Jota. Oh. Had to. Just in case he went that way. I'm not betting there. Good goal. I think I made the wrong decision sticking with Theo for so long there. I was not going to be able to get in front of Saka. I should have understood that earlier and released and switched to one of the other defenders. What a block. You meant content? Mm-hmm. We assume it's fine. Luckily, you actually put context in what you were talking about, so it was easy to assume. Whereas some people would just come in and say, "Contact so bad." What? Zeus, thank you very, very much for the continued support and generosity. Please, Kyle. Well done. I very much appreciate it. Oh, and yes, you can of course tweet me your team. Hell yeah. Thank you. And thank you everybody that's hit the thumbs up so far. 8 away from 50 on YouTube. Delmin, thank you very much for the roses as well. I appreciate it. David, I have no idea. How small Alex Scott is next to Haaland. Match victory. So close to the points. Have more faith in a keeper's dribbling than you do. To be honest, I haven't really tried it much this year. Thought I'd give it a go right there. Can we get past an opponent doing something like that? Okay.
Smaller, tighter, very, very, way more stronger.
Okay. All good. Tweeted. Gakpo, Robertson, Rodri, Matters, Beto. Are you going to put Ferran Torres in like the relentless winger, or are you not going to do that? Actually, you might not be able to fit it, to be fair. Gavi, Go Gomez, Balde. Is Flecken better than he is in real life? Because if so, it's not a bad team. But right now, he's not doing great for Brentford. It looks like a solid team. Who is going to be your first, like, 50k player, though? I think that's the question that you need to look at when you've got a team like this. Oh, let me switch for you guys so you can see. When you've got a team like this, I think the question at the start of the year is, who is the first big buy? It may not even be 50k. It could be like 30, 40k at this stage. Like a, I don't know, a Bruno. Someone like that.
Smaller, tighter, very, very, way more stronger.
And who you go for from that point. That's the question. Oh, Gavi's the next upgrade. And Player of the Month matters. Yes, of course. Of course. Can this... Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. Gakpo's stats look good this year. I've used Gakpo in the draft, and up front, he's been good at running through on goal and finishing. Being involved in build-up, passing and stuff like that, I've not found him to be as good. William, I do team reviews for people that are members on YouTube or people that come in with donos, just to try and help keep the channel propped up and supported and stuff like that. We will do another game in just a second. 43 likes now, 7 to go. 7 to go. Bang! On day 3. Nice. RG, thank you very much for following. I'm going to very, very quickly nip toilet and then we will continue, do some more games. And yeah, I will be right back. If you have any questions about anything, now is the perfect time to ask because, as I say, I'll be a minute or two, then we'll continue and I'll respond to anything. And we're going to continue in Div Rivals because I want to try and get up the divisions to earn some better rewards each week and also earn those last few points to attempt my Champs qualifiers this week. Oh, I'm terrified. Absolutely terrified. So my question to you, whilst I nip there, is have you got enough points for Champs qualification? If so, how did it go if you've played? And if not, are you going to try to get enough before the weekend? Let me know. Right, I'll be 2 minutes.
Chose love and not to fear. And now where I stand, there are mountains I will climb. I'm looking up into pure
Right. Okay. You went 8 and 2. Honestly, not too bad. Loving the game. The only thing you don't like is your back luck. Oh no. Fair enough. How long does it take for the upgrades to load onto the Road to the Knockout cards? Right. So normally it's done by the next team of the week. However, hopefully this year we actually see them upgrade the cards quicker. It's incredibly infuriating when it takes like a full week for an upgrade to actually be applied to a card. It's just a bit stupid. You didn't qualify. That is not ideal. Just join what's going on. We are chilling and doing some div rivals right now. Just to get some wins towards rewards. Also getting the points towards champs. Also just earning some more coins. And trying to improve at the game before champs at the weekend. Qualified but very sweaty 6 and 4. Nice. Just discovered Madison can play right mid. Yeah. You have Brendan Rodgers to thank for that, because instead of playing him at a number 10, where he's currently thriving for Tottenham because it's his best position, you played him right mid instead. Yeah, the freezing is frustrating. However, I would rather have freezing menus than like absolutely garbage gameplay or whatever. Button delay, stuff like that. Did I open the pack? Why does everyone keep asking this? Yes, I did. You just want a ton of evolutions to make teams more interesting. Yes, I agree. I want as many evolutions as possible so that we always have something that we can be upgrading. And it doesn't have to be... I don't want it so that there's constant upgrades to take an 85 up to an 89. Right? By just constantly upgrading and upgrading and upgrading. But I would love the ability to do like the bronze evolution 5 times in 5 different positions. Something like that. So I can bring up 5 different garbage Leicester or Leicester Ladies cards from bronzes. That'd be really nice. Kudus, if he gets the upgrades, will be really good. That was actually... Oh my god, what am I doing? That's a hell of a tackle. Wow, where's my team? Oh my god, what am I doing? Oh, couldn't hear the answer. The answer's yes. 4 thumbs up until we hit 50! Thank you very much, everybody that has supported the stream so far. Keep it going. You want a good one for Tommy Arsu? Mm-hmm. Nice. Oh, matters. Who did I get? Lone Pele. That's the most important thing. So I can do a video involving Mr. Peel himself. May not sound like a lot to you guys, but trust me, having a Lone Pele on an account like the content account is humongous. Ben, maybe? I haven't had that. I mean, it's a little bit lucky. I don't really understand why he didn't do the second touch in the croqueta. Took it past the keeper exactly how I wanted him to, but then he failed to do the controlling touch afterwards. Ooh. Not looking forward to playing FUT Champs. It's going to be really hard. Really hard. Nice. Maybe that, but it was fine. So that was a foul. No. Every season to keep up with the curve. Yeah, probably. Or at least something similar. Wow. Damn it! Just packed Jude Bellingham. That is huge. Tradable? And if so, selling? Man, some of the passing decisions are so poor from me. Like that. There's no way that pass ever gets through those people. It's not physically possible, and yet I still tried it. What's wrong? What am I doing? How? I mean, no. That looked like a clear foul, but you do you, game. Dirty cheat. This ref's on the payroll. It's the only explanation. It's the same one from the Spurs-Liverpool game. Must be. Oh dear. Yeah. 3-1 though at half time, we'll take. It's gone okay today. If you missed it, by the way, we had the craziest game ever in FC 24 history earlier today. I drew a game 0-0. I know. What? Oh, I don't know what I was doing there. I was so intent on travelling it that I kind of just started to ignore the defender. If you get that this week, you're buzzing. Yeah. Yeah. Expectations and standards are... That's a pen. What? What? Are massively lowered for the first weekend league. Why is he heading it? Gospel, you never replied. Tradable? Untradeable, Jude? I think I just accidentally cancelled a skill move. I'm not good enough at that. Dribble, yet. Oh, the accidental player lock. There it is. So infuriating. I just don't want to do it. I want to do a trickster flick. Yeah, the goal should be slightly smaller. Maradona! What a man! What a goal. Damn it, what am I doing? Damn it, what am I doing? One more thumbs up until we hit 50. Thank you. Smoked in there. Oh my god, Haaland, that is horrible. Absolutely horrible. Just need to get better at the game really hard. As of right now, I can't really think of anything in the gameplay that needs patching. I can't think of, or I don't know of any, broken game mechanics that need a fix. How is Mendy 28 and Fekir 30? Fekir's not as surprising to me. Mendy, he just never kicked on after joining Madrid. Did he? People just don't like how different it is from previous years. I agree. I should have done it to home. Opened 7.5Ks with points, had 46K, best player Nunes. I don't think that can be that surprising. This is why this game I will never class as pay to win. Because that's what? If you buy that in points, what is that, like 30 quid? In any other pay to win game, 30 quid is huge. In EA's stuff, doesn't make a dent. Where's Dodo? Not sure what you mean. Why is Lama extinct? Did he get released today? He may have a dreadful price range if he did come out today. What a block! I thought that was such a good tackle. Oh, how infuriating. Have I got KDH yet? No. I'm not even sure if it's possible to have all the XP to get there yet. So no, I don't. Oh, Bruno. Filthy! You do have him? Fair enough. Fair enough. Have you played all the objectives? Probably enough. But would have such grass, yeah. You unlocked him today, you have 2 levels past him. Maybe if I do all the weekly and bi-weekly objectives and stuff like that, I could get there. Dodo is in the UECL card. Yeah. But is he not out? Is he not available? What's going on? We did just level up, to be fair. Oh, and the game crashed, of course. Ultimate Edition. Lucas Vazquez has never been one of those players that looked like he was ever going to fully break through, though, at Madrid. He's one of those where Ones to watch, we have no idea whether it's actually coming out or not. He's not in objective or market. Interesting. Yeah, he's one of those players that I'm surprised he's been at Madrid the whole time rather than being shipped out, because he just isn't elite enough in order to properly kick on. Bit like Callejon. Oh. Yeah, exactly. Baltimore, I guess. Just, it's not an incredible card, but it is the better of the two options. So we'll take that. She doesn't have a face, but that's fine. Okay, so we get the Pinktober kit, which is the one for breast cancer awareness, and that came out today. So if you wear this kit and you like win 3 games, play 3 games, and score like 3 goals whilst wearing it, then you get a TIFO, a badge, and something else. What is the other thing? Oh, a stadium theme as well. Of course. Of course. Giovanni Reina. We've actually done part of that. That's fine. Speaking of Callejon, he's 36, left Real Madrid 10 years ago. That's mental. I remember trading with his Real Madrid cards at times. Right, so that should be XP gained, coinage gained. And so yeah, that actually puts me so close to level 16. Not quite Kiernan Dewsbury Hall though. Milestones. Assists. Oh, we're a long way away from that. Finishing. We're getting there with finesses and goals. We're also getting there. To be fair, that won't take that long to get. That's not bad. I need to start doing some of these other ones as well, and really start knuckling down and making the progress on those ones. Apparently there's still another objective I haven't claimed. Play 5 matches. I swear I pressed it on that. Apparently not. Apparently not. But you said Mr. Dodo. No idea. I wonder if... So, who got released today in the mini-release? Lima, Andre Silva, and Dodo. So, just like the bird, he is currently extinct at 100k max price, which yeah is pretty stupid for them to put that as the max. It's a significant upgrade over his base card and probably makes him best right back in Serie A. I mean, 94 balance, huge. He's got really nice stats. Put an anchor on him. Where is Anchor? Anchor, he goes up to an 86 rated right wing back, 85 right back, 94 pace, 83 defending, 83 physicality, 81 strength, 89 jumping, and really good dribbling stats. So and the possibility of going up to what, 87 rated. Putting him at 100k was silly. Silly. I don't know who Fiorentina have in their group, but surely they've got a decent chance of making it through. You say Lima's also extinct? Yeah, they made Lima max 190k, which again, this card might go up to it. Well, will most likely go up to an 88 rated. Really well-rounded card. Like, I don't understand the logic of the price ranges. Seems a bit silly. William, no, that's fine. Dodo extinct, yep. Fits my playstyle. Who? Dodo, or who? What? Where? 3 goals in the last 100 games. My God. Pedro Gonçalves as well. Haven't been able to play games all day. People have been saying this for a couple of days. I have no idea why anyone would be having problems playing games. I don't know what the issue would be or what would be causing it. So, unfortunately, I don't know of any fixes or anything like that. Because no idea what's going on. Sadly. Really want that Dodo card. Yeah. Still got a week to do these. That's fine. Mavadidi. So, next time I hop in squad battles, could be tonight, could be tomorrow, I should get Mavadidi's evolutions on the go. Because I should just get that going. Let me quickly do this. Who's the best centre-back in the game at the minute? Araujo is definitely up there. This is assuming that we're not taking into account, like, I don't know, Maldini, Lucio, players like that. But normal cards, Araujo is definitely up there. Arsenal's next 4 fixtures are tasty. Lens, City, Chelsea, Sevilla. Ooh. Hell yeah. Is there a Monday night game? There is. Fulham, Chelsea. Oof. Chelmsford against Bromsgrove. I have a mate from Chelmsford. FA Cup qualification. It seems. Yeah, Fulham, Chelsea. Chelsea, for those of you that have not seen their fixtures, my God. If they don't win this game... Fixtures. I've not used Bellingham, no. They have Fulham tomorrow. And then next weekend they have Burnley. Right? Those 2 games, they need 6 points from them. Because after that, their run of games is as follows. At home to Arsenal, a loss. At home to Brentford, could easily be a loss. They got Blackburn in the Cup. We slapped them today. Who knows what they'll do. Away at Tottenham, loss. At home to Man City, loss. Away at Chelsea, away at Newcastle, loss. At home to Brighton, loss. Away at Man U, probably a loss. And then we've got Everton on the 9th of December. So they could genuinely go 2 months without winning a game. Easily. Between Burnley and Everton. Maybe discounting Blackburn in the Cup. Maybe they'll ease past them. But yeah, that's a rough 2 months. City lost 2 games in a row. I know. Mental. Saw the goal you conceded. Fair to say that's thankfully a goal. Didn't prove costly. I know. I know. You think if Chelsea lose tomorrow, it's long. If they beat Fulham, maybe they turn it round. But if they don't win at Fulham, it's looking bad. Yeah. Really, really bad. Because Burnley should be basically a free win. Obviously, they beat Luton. What was that? Like 3-0, I think. They should smash Burnley as well, because they're just not good. But then after that, where do you see the next 3 points coming from, other than when you get to Everton in 2 months' time? Crazy. William, I mean, based on current form, yeah, crazy. What do you think of the Kudus SBC? Have I done him? No, I did the higher squads. I will be doing him on this account. Yeah, I will be doing this. An 85 rated squad over the next week or so on this account should be fine, especially with Div Rival Awards. That'll be okay. Reckon Liverpool could have a case to sue the Prem? No. No. Because other teams have had similar things happen to them. and you don't just go and get to sue the Prem. It's just human error, sadly. Will City win the league again? Most likely, yeah. Yeah. I would assume so. Although they're looking a little bit dodgy. Okay. Oops. Right. Why is this not letting me copy? There we go. Do 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 dun 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 dun. Jackson has 1 goal, 5 yellows, and a suspension. Yeah, he does. And all those 5 yellows are for dissent, right? It's not like he's put in awful challenges and stuff like that. It's just been, like mouthing off at the ref and linesmen and stuff like that. Pretty ridiculous, to be honest with you. You mean what they should do is just leave VAR? Actual human error with eyesight normally doesn't discriminate, but when they use technology wrong, it's so infuriating because you've been robbed. Yes. Do I think the vertically written EA Ultimate Team branding on the packs looks like it spells out? What? Oh, I see. No, not at all. So Ed Jackson knows he's in your dream team. Another Benzema? Oh, is this untradeable though? I have no idea. That's the 3rd Benzema we've pulled on this account. Earlier we got a tradable one. Please tell me this is. Otherwise we've got... well, to be fair, if it's untradeable, then Kudus is getting done, isn't it? Damn it. God damn it. Okay, well, Kudus, here we go. If you can time finesse shots, he's cracked. I've heard very good things about Benzema, but haven't actually utilised him yet. But Kudus it is. Kudus, who I don't actually think right now is incredible. However, if he gets those upgrades, he should be a bit of a beast. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. But yeah, I'm not just finesse shots, I'm struggling at timing any shots. Whether it's finesses, chips, normal bangers across goal, power shot. I mean, power shots, I don't think I timed more than 5 green in the entirety of last year. So that's not really anything new. W photo, absolutely. Let me do this. Yeah, things seem slower in terms of your player actually going for the shot. And it makes things harder. Very much so. That's an 84 rated squad. That's an 85. Dub. Okay. You've been practicing timed headers for corners. That's actually smart to do. I feel like this year, if I keep enjoying the gameplay, I'd like to get better than I was last year. So last year I would get 14 or 16 wins on FUT Champs, hoping for 16 but expecting 14. 18 was hit twice, maybe 3 times. I genuinely can't remember. I know I hit it once sort of earlier, and then it was a gap before I hit it again, but then I don't know how many, how many more times I hit it after that. So this year, I would love to be good enough where the average is 16 or 18 rather than 14 or 16. That'd be amazing, because not only would it mean better rewards for you, on both accounts, we'd be getting more and more coins and more packs and picks and stuff and bumping up our accounts each week on both of them. But it would also probably mean that FUT Champs would be quicker, because if you're getting 16 to 18 wins instead of 14 to 16, you'd imagine that it is a big step up. And so some of those games where maybe you wouldn't have quite got a rage quit if you were at that slightly lower level, maybe you'd now save some time by getting some quits. So, yeah. Benzema's... Oh, I see. So he's got the playstyle plus on finesses. I think this is one of the things for me when it comes to timing shots, that it's obviously different if they have the playstyle plus, especially like the power shot one. It's crazy. It's so different. So yeah, I just wouldn't be used to it at all. And maybe that is why it feels slower to green time normal shots, because maybe the speed at which normal shots last year happened, maybe that's the equivalent of a normal playstyle this year. Not playstyle plus, that's definitely quicker, but maybe normal playstyles is roughly the same speed as normal shots last year. And so that's why I'm struggling with normal shots and red timing them, because I'm going too early because they're a bit slower. I don't know. It's very hard to say. But yeah, maybe I can try them out at some point. But that is on the content account Mohamed Kudus completed, just because we get that Benzema as lovely, lovely fodder. Thank you very much, everyone that has hit the thumbs up as well. I do appreciate it very, very much so. But yeah, Kudus is done, which is what we love to see. There we go. Mohamed Kudus. Bum ba dum ba dum ba da dum. Right. Okay. Iraq. Maybe never. Maybe never. But hopefully this year is going to be solid. Right. Okay. Let's send him to the club and quickly grab these. Where did I get the fodder from? I don't have too much fodder, but this is the third Benzema I've packed, and it's the second untradeable one. So, yeah. It's obviously going to be used in SBCs, but I don't have that much in the club in terms of... Like, I have some high-rated cards, but not ones that I would really like to submit. So I wouldn't really say that I actually have much fodder. But yeah, so the first Benzema that I packed was the one already in my club untradeable, I guess. Otherwise, I probably would have already sold him. Picked a tradable one earlier, and then the untradeable one that you just saw. So, there you go. Medi, sorry, thank you very much for subscribing. Hopefully you enjoy the daily streams, shorts, and videos. If you are enjoying this one, make sure you do hit the thumbs up. We are chilling and playing some Div Rivals today. Just a very, very calm Sunday night stream. It's going to be very, very different starting from next week once Foot Champs arrives and suddenly the sweat and stress is going to begin. But for this weekend, we can relax a little bit. We can just be like, okay, we're making some progress. We're trying to improve at the game. We're earning some coins. We're earning some objectives and doing stuff like that. So we're getting there. But next weekend is going to be... I'm simply not ready. Simply not ready. Thoughts on Tevez? Looks amazing, but yeah, he's an expensive boy. 4-star, 3-star. 3-star weak foot's actually a little bit disappointing. I thought he was double 4. Striker centre forward is all good. Other stats though look amazing. Long passing, not the greatest, but it's fine. So yeah, Tevez is all good. You're debating doing Kudus and hope he gets an Evo or something. Why would he get an Evo if he's got if he's a road to the knockout? EA server's down for you. I mean, mine just didn't let me go into a game. Is anyone else having this problem? Because that's me and Josh in the chat right there at the same time have suddenly not been able to get into games. So if the servers have just died, then that's frustrating. That is very, very frustrating. Bulldog-like approach, playstyle plus, exactly. Trout Futre, I don't have the coins. I have like 80k. I'd have to sell all these other bits. Yours too? Won't even let you log in. Am I not starting Kudus? No. Not even matters. Nah. Steve Cooper and Thomas Frank both annoyed/frustrated with VAR and referees today, says John Percy. This is becoming... Oh, William, yeah, you're going to have to wait a while. This is becoming a major concern and something has to change. We are all talking about it every week. Perhaps VAR has to be paused until it's improved or there is better understanding. Steve Cooper admitted the PGMOL is going through a difficult time after Forest v Brentford became the latest match to be plagued by incidents. It is just kind of mental how many problems there are with what is supposed to be the biggest and best league in the biggest sport in the world. The money and everything like that going into it, and they still have all of these errors and problems is... I mean, it's just embarrassing, really. Loglan, hello. Where did I get Pele Loan? From the point pack in the store. So that one was actually worth it for me. I got Diaz in it as well, which is okay. But I don't really care about him. Pele allows me to do stuff in videos for... like... unless they give us all a loan Pele, which maybe they will at some point throughout the year, but I've got myself a multi-million coin card that I can now create videos on and use in videos for genuinely maybe the next 6 months before he would be attainable for most people. That's amazing for me. Really, really good. You say you can get on Rivals. That's sad because you used Benzema into Kudus. Yeah, but he was a dupe untradeable. I'm doing very well, thank you very much. I'm assuming that the amount of people that have literally just joined the stream is people wondering whether the servers are down. Am I correct? Is that why so many people have just joined in the last 5 minutes since I've not been able to get into a game? Are there now multiple people having the same problem? Have EA said if you can put promo players in evolutions? Of course you can. As long as they hit the requirements, you can use them. Yeah. You've just about recovered from yesterday's utter joke. Yeah, honestly. We've been over it many times, obviously. It's pathetic. Digi qualifiers got 8 and 2. Defo must have got good matchmaking because you're still bang average. That's huge. Fair play. Yes, yes, yes. You're in a game right now. I wonder if you'll get kicked off afterwards. Because this is what's happening for me. When I try and search for a game. Oh, is it good? Oh, we're back. Well, there we go. Maybe the servers just had a minute or two of being a bit dodge. Who's better, Rashford or Haaland? Whoa, very, very different cards. Haaland's just a bit more of a brute, isn't he? Jay, yeah, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Thank you very much, though, everybody that's hit the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Keep it going. And let's see if we can get ourselves another dub. Haaland's playstyle plus is, yeah, like acrobatic shots. Even though they made it out as if it was going to be power shots in the trailer. But they basically just lied in the trailer, didn't they? Because Vinny doesn't have Trickster plus. Sam Kerr doesn't have Finesse plus. Haaland doesn't have Power Shot plus. What a terrible free kick. That is the worst one I've seen on this game so far. Josh, yeah. Some of the evolutions specify that like it needs to be a rare player. So you wouldn't be able to put, I don't know, maybe there's like a team of the week that fits all of the stat requirements, but because he's a team of the week and not a rare, you wouldn't be able to use him. It's also why I can't put Jamie Vardy into the striker evolution because he's a non-rare and it specifically needs to be a rare card. So, yeah. If you match all requirements, it doesn't matter what card type you have, you'd be able to upgrade. Like, there might be a point later in the year where you can upgrade icons. I feel like people aren't thinking about this. Yes, we're obviously going to get icons in promos and stuff. You'll have Team of the Year icons, Shapeshifter icons, all of those things. But think about it. If we get later in the year, and there's evolutions that meet the requirements that someone like Vidic could go into, put Vidic as a player evolutions. Although I wonder how that would work for chemistry. No idea. I guess we'll see. You think a point should be awarded if it's a perfectly legal goal, but maybe that's you just still being annoyed. It definitely is. It's not as if it was a last-minute winner or equaliser. Like, last kick. I think the only world in which that could happen is if there was a massive legal process with something that happened with the legitimate last kick of a game. Because you can't say Liverpool went 1-0 up yesterday. That Diaz goal stands. They could have lost 6-1 after that. No one knows. So you can't retrospectively give those kind of things because no one knows what would have happened. That could have spurred Tottenham on. And maybe they would have, don't know, absolutely slapped them. They could have been battered, who knows? Lewis, that could be a very long hold, but it will pay out. I think that's the one thing with those kind of investments. It is guaranteed at some point in the year to pay out. It's like if you invest in Team of the Week 1 cards. It may take you 9 months, but you will make big profit on them. You'll double your coins comfortably. When randomly all Team of the Weeks go up to like 25k plus, and you bought yours for 10k in the first week. Jamie, cheers for following. You thought it was power shots also? It was misleading. Because he does have the power shots one, but they made it out as if they were the like playstyle pluses. Which is a bit stupid. I don't know why those players don't have those playstyles. Like, Vinny Jr. should have Trickster Plus. Haaland should have Power Shot Plus. So good at making some of the pointless icons usable. So I wonder if we will get specific icon evolutions later in the year, where the card type has to be icon. Because then maybe they'll bring out an icon evolution card type. Because obviously, the current evolution card types wouldn't get the chemistry that icons do. So if it switched from an icon to an Evolutions 3 player, suddenly all of their chem links have disappeared. So it would obviously be later in the year, and we'd have to wait for that leak to get added to the code, new card type, Evolution Icon. And yeah. Something like a Gattuso. Like, imagine just being able to add 5-star skills to an icon of your choice. Oh, that's a good save. Like, give me Gary Lineker with 5-star skills. Mate's been at the Ryder Cup, said the atmosphere has actually been mental. Probably because it's been a big dub. Would I consider trying out Riquelme? Costs around 110k, 5-star, 4-star, along with 6 playstyles and playstyle plus. Only issue is he's quite slow. He's not been amazing in previous games, but that's normally later on throughout the year. At this stage of the game cycle, he could be very good. For that price, it's not bad, and would also allow you to make a more interesting hybrid with the rest of your cards. But there we go. Champs playoffs achieved. Michael, thank you for the kind words. Very good. Hopefully yours has been similar. Appreciate it. Oh my god, the crashing on this game. Crazy. Absolutely nearly... Oh dear. It's very angry. 5-star skill Levi Yashin with the cap. Here we go. That'd be amazing. You expect they'll upgrade those playstyles for their promo cards in a season or two? Probably, yeah. First owner, which is lucky. Lewis, yeah, that's sick. That is sick. Riquelme looks really good. Only problem is I have so many good untradeable cams. What level of untradeable cams have you already hit that someone like Riquelme wouldn't be needed? I don't want to play Kudus right now. I don't want to drop Kvara, who's double 5-star for him. No way. Genuinely look like corruption, not saying it is, but people have a valid case for it. I mean, there was a miscommunication. That's utter incompetence, don't get me wrong. Like, it's genuinely embarrassing. I think it is as simple as this. If they had said, if they had added 4 words to the VAR process, then it would have been fine yesterday. Because what we've heard today is that the VAR people thought that the on-field... which, again, is stupid. But they thought that the on-field decision was a goal. Even though no one celebrated for more than like a second. The linesmen had their flag up. Who knows what's going on. But yeah, if they had just... because they still looked at it, right? But they thought that it was clearly onside, which is why it happened so quickly, rather than getting everything out and going through a 2-3 minute process of making sure everything was good. It seemed blatant, and so they were like, yeah, it's fine, check complete. If they had said, no offside, goal stands, check complete, it would have been completely different. If they had confirmed and clarified that they thought that the initial decision was correct, that the goal should stand, this wouldn't have been a problem. But instead, they just said check complete. So that's the problem. What was Blackburn's goal like today? We attempted to pass it out from the back as we do with every single attack, and basically passed it straight to them on the edge of the box and they scored. We nearly did it like 2 minutes before that, and then we did it again, and they scored from it. It's going to happen a few times this season, playing the way that we are playing. There's arguments that Winks was slightly pulled and it could have been a foul, but doesn't matter. We did well. It's a really sloppy goal to concede, but don't mind. Big Mallard. Classy, Andres Pereira, Weston McKennie. Someone told me yesterday that I could be selling even things like contracts and they'll actually go. In fact, nothing changes with VAR despite everything is ridiculous. I mean, it does change things though. For example, the red card for Jones wasn't given until VAR intervened. You say no one's catching or competing with Leicester this season. Well, I can't agree with it yet because the season is so long and we have lost a game. If we'd won every game so far, then I feel like it'd be hard for me to disagree. But we've not been incredible, even in some of the games that we've won. But we still come out with the 3 points. Some would say that that is the sign of a great team. You get the points on the board even when you're not playing well. Others would say we got a bit lucky and got a win when maybe we didn't deserve it, and so our points total is inflated above what it should be. So there's two very different sides of the coin there, and it depends which side you fall on as to why we're doing what we're doing so far. What do I think of the situation at Man U? What, that they're just terrible? The whole, the main point of bringing in Erik ten Hag last summer was to play a different style and brand of football with a proper philosophy. The problem with that is, he's been there over a year, and I could not tell you what Man United's play style is. I don't think anybody could. No one knows. Because some games it's completely different to others. Sometimes it's counter-attack. Other times they try and play possession. There's nothing consistent about it. There's nothing really effective about it either. So, is that a manager problem? Maybe. Is it the fact that the club failed to get rid of Deadwood, and so if they'd got rid of Maguire, McTominay, for example, that isn't really needed there, then maybe he could have brought in some younger players that fit the system and the philosophy, even some loans, right? Like, for example, with us, we've brought in Enzo Maresca. I'm a Leicester fan, if you don't know. You may have never heard of him. That's fine. He was Pep's assistant last year when they won the treble. And so we're playing a very similar system to what Man City do. And compared to, like, Brendan, it's pretty mental how quick, like, the first pre-season game, you could instantly see the philosophy and the patterns of play that we were attempting to do. For example, let me very quickly show you. Excuse me. Let's just create a new concept. So, for example, with us right now, we're playing a ridiculous 3 at the back system. But let's just say it's this. You will pass it from the goalkeeper to the centre back, and they will immediately spin it sideways to the other centre back, who will then immediately ping it round the corner to the left mid, or whatever, in this formation. And so they don't even need to look. They know that someone's going to be there, because that is the system. That's the philosophy and the patterns of play. If you watch each of our games, if you could watch the full 90 minutes of each of our games this season, especially from goal kicks, you would notice a couple of different patterns that have been repeated numerous times. Numerous times. Sometimes it may go past the centre back into one of the 2 centre mids, and then they'll immediately either try and turn and beat their man or ping it sideways. So we could tell that straight away, even in pre-season with a new manager. Whereas Ten Hag has been there for over a year, and as I say, I couldn't tell you what their attempted or ideal play style is right now. There's no patterns, there's no recognisable differences. And obviously, it's not just based on, like, manager problems. There's problems with like players with, like, Sancho, Anthony, etc. right now. You had the whole Greenwood thing, of course. There's problems with the ownership of the club. Finances, like, they couldn't even get Amrabat, who they'd been chasing the entire summer. They had to get him on loan because somehow they didn't have the finances to actually conclude that deal. Crazy. Really, really crazy. So there's so much going on at Man U, and so much of it is hard to describe and really ascertain what is the cause of this. It's tough. Jay, I agree. The Liverpool looked really good. And they were unfortunate with the way in which they lost. They defended so well. It feels like there's a bit more fight. The midfield as well, with Szoboszlai is a fantastic player. He's been a great signing so far. McAllister's look good as well. I feel like once Gravenberch is fully fit and acclimatized and potentially will play that, like, maybe 6-8 hybrid role, it will allow McAllister to be a bit further forward and then Szoboszlai to be that 10 or whatever. And the midfield will be a bit more balanced, even Endo. But yeah, some of the, again, sorry to use the same phrase again, but the patterns of play that you are seeing between some of the forwards and midfield is really, really nice. And Liverpool are impressive. It's not just in the way they play, but the fact that they've actually managed to completely rebuild their entire midfield in basically one transfer window. It's very impressive. Especially considering they've missed out on big targets in the last couple of windows, in midfield in particular. Jones was never a red card though. Yes, it was. The consistency is clear. Those are given as red cards. Whether you think they should be or not, they're always given. Casemiro was identical last season. And I can guarantee you there were many Liverpool fans at the time that would have said, oh yeah, it's clearly a red card. He's gone over the ball. It was identical, but now they'll have changed their tune. Just because, of course, it's Man U and Liverpool. But, again, whether you agree with it or not, that is at least showing some consistency, which is one of the biggest problems with officials and referees, is that in one game, you'll see someone get booked for one thing, but in the next 3 games, they could do the same thing and not get booked. That's the problem. So, it is harsh, but I rate the fact that they seem to have that one sort of on lock of, if this happens, it's going to be a red. Ben, yes, exactly. I'd agree. Ten Hag has posters of Enzo on his wall. Of course he does. Of course. You're happy but sad at hearing you speak too highly of Ange for Tottenham because that manager is built different. Yeah. You've got to be so upset having Brendan back, surely. I mean, we were stuck with him for years and it was just getting worse and worse and worse. All I hear from Celtic fans is that they're not happy. Not just at the fact that Ange is doing really well at Spurs because they really liked him, but the fact that he's then been replaced by Brendan of all people. You got Team of the Week Kane from 83 times 10, that's huge. There's players that can't play together at Man U. Rashford too greedy, needs to know he got a striker, he needs to pass. Yeah. I feel like Rashford had one of the best purple patches of any player the Premier League has maybe ever seen, where he was genuinely in contention for the best player in the world for about 3 months. Either side of that, he's the same as he has been for years. It's kind of crazy. You say Ten Hag isn't as good as people make him out to be? It's... I don't like being harsh on managers early doors. It has been over a year now, though. He's had multiple transfer windows, he's had a full pre-season, and there's still no identifiable characteristics of a Ten Hag Man United team. That's a problem. When you're brought in specifically for that reason to change the playstyles and stuff like that. But Brits here just tweeted the Rangers manager's being sacked. Oh, snap. They're not doing very well. Let's have a little look. Surely there was a game played in Scotland today. Why can I not see it? Maybe there wasn't. Scottish Premiership. Standings. Rangers are third after 7. They've lost 2 of their last 5. One was against Celtic, to be fair. They're 7 points off Celtic after 7 games. St Mirren currently sat in second. Guess the stakes are high there. How in the hell have I got 32 chem? Because half the team is Prem and half the team is Serie A. We have an Italian manager, which actually doesn't help at all. But there's no Georgian managers. So Bremer and Danilo are getting hyperlinks to each other. Manyan and Theo are getting hyperlinks to each other. And Kvara is obviously in here. There's 5 Serie A players, so he gets 2. Rashford gets a team link. There's 5 players, so that's 3 for him. Haaland and KDB link to each other, as does Walker. Bruno links to Rashford, and Madders gets the English link to Rashford and Walker. So, yeah, the only one not on full chem is Kvaradona, because there's no Georgian managers in the game, and there's no way of me getting another Napoli player or 3 more Serie A, sadly. I feel like Szoboszlai would have been perfect. This is a Xhaka replacement instead of Havertz. Yes, agreed. Alisson is unbelievable, yes. Casemiro was never red either. Rodney is changing if they win the ball. It's not a red. It's not really winning the ball though if you touch it and then take someone out. You say this same link for FIFA 23, you wouldn't get 32 chem. Why is that? Did you previously need 3 players from a club? No, you didn't. Did you need 3 players from a nation? I don't think so. I feel like it would have got that chem. Di Lorenzo would fit. Yeah, but we got Kyle. Do I think Chelsea will be in a relegation fight this year? No. Jack, yes. Listen to United fans about the Glazers. Do you think they get a Huddersfield budget? I see both sides of it when it comes to the Glazers. Like, they've taken so much money out of the club. Because it generates so much money, they don't have to pump it in, unlike other owners who are trying to top up the accounts whilst the club's generating revenue. They take it out, and the club makes the money to be able to buy the players and stuff like that. And so it can be frustrating, can't it? But other owners, like Todd Bowley, for example, would try and run the club differently and do these stupid director of football things and try and be involved in too much stuff. Whereas like Ten Hag obviously has a huge say on transfers, which in other clubs isn't anywhere near as much the case. So I don't know. You believe Garnacho is so much better than what we have in the starting 11? He's really good. I like him a lot. Ever since Ten Hag left Ajax, they've fallen off so much. They have. Pep and Klopp, you could see what they were trying to do and with a worse squad, yes. No problem with the red cards, honestly. Wouldn't have given a red, but you understand why it was given. Yes. Offside is unforgivable. Yes. Agreed. Yeah, pretty much. Completely agree. Completely agree. Our football under Rodgers is horrible to watch at times. They had so much freedom under Ange. Welcome to the pain that we went through for a couple of years. It just gets worse and worse. And people don't see... Because, like, he won us an FA Cup, apparently he could do no wrong for us. Whereas, in reality, the football's terrible. He has favourites in the squad that therefore limits the playtime that others that deserve to play get. It's incredibly frustrating. There's too much of an ego and favouritism and stuff like that with Brendan. Stubborn as well when it comes to team choices and subs. Subs are a big problem. I don't know if he's doing the same thing at Celtic, but some of the sub choices for us were baffling. My Evos will be Leicester and Barca players for the most part, because they're the 2 clubs that I care about. Spurs look really good. Very exciting to watch. I'm so happy for Madders. So happy for him. And I think it's partially because of the way Southgate basically screwed him for ages. I feel like, and like, he cared about our club and stuff like that. Yes, he may not have been as great towards the end of last season and stuff like that, but he clearly did care. And he was really, really good for us. I met him, and he was lovely. Like, some players, when you go to these signing sessions and stuff like that, they don't look like they want to be there. They don't care. They'll take your shirt or whatever. They'll literally just do their signature, and then that's it. Sure. Great, see ya. Whereas Madders and some of these other players, and Didi's another one. Ricardo Pereira is one of the nicest footballers I'll probably ever meet. He's a legend. They'll have a little chat with you and stuff like that, and it will actually be more personal than queuing up for an hour, buying a ticket or something, to then spend 2 seconds in front of someone. Because I met Madders just after he got his first... I don't know if he'd played. I think it was a couple of days after it was announced that he was in the England squad for the first time. He was set to get his first cap. And I think I went to the game where he got his first cap, because Chilwell got a hat-trick of assists, I believe, in that game as well. It may have been... Was it Scotland? I don't know. But yeah, I obviously wished him well with England and stuff like that, and he was very thankful for it. Put a nice little message on my shirt and stuff like that, and had a brief little chat. Obviously, you can't sit there for 10 minutes and talk with these people because they don't have time for that. But some players feel like they really would do, and he's one of them. So it's very hard for me to not be happy for him at Spurs because of what he did for us, and like I say, the way he was treated in not being part of England squads properly, and then not getting used at the World Cup and stuff like that. It's just, I'm really glad that... I'm also kind of glad that people are finally understanding how good he is, because obviously maybe they wouldn't have watched us as much on TV because they don't care about us, but now he's at a bigger club, there's more eyes on him, and people are really understanding. He's amazing. Debut versus Montenegro, 7-0. That was it. Like I say, I'm fairly certain Chilwell got a hat-trick of assists, because that must have been just after he'd left as well. Or maybe it was a season after he left, I can't remember. This game is really hard against two people. Ben, see you later. I have not qualified for champs. I have enough points to attempt to qualify on both accounts now, but I will not be doing that until the week. Use Mavididi for relentless winger. He is good. I just want to be able to bump up his skill moves and weak foot. And then he'll genuinely be a ridiculously good card. So I want to take that Evolve Mavididi throughout this year and keep him going. Well, that'd be sick. Baffled how they were ignored. Get Hendo out and put one of them in. You don't need to be baffled as to how they weren't put in. The answer's one word. Southgate. He is the one though, and it's coming home. Oh, Chilwell was still at Leicester. 2019. Was he? When was the... Oh, yeah, he was. Because the FA Cup, it was the Wait, November 2019? So that would have been 2020. The FA Cup would have been 2021. Yeah, it would have been his last season with us. Then he left for Chelsea in the summer and said the FA Cup final against us was the biggest game of his life, even though they were in the Champions League final. And then he scored an offside goal that was ruled out through VAR and he started crying. Lol. That's fun. Saw Madders play at Cov when he was young, always had a soft spot for him, knew how good he was. There's some players you just know early. The fact that Suarez nearly won Rodgers a Premier League, I know. SAS. They were amazing. They were so good to watch. Sterling as well. Yeah, this game is hard enough playing it normally right now whilst we're still getting used to it, let alone playing against someone and a guest. It's ridiculously difficult. Wanted him at Man U over Mount? Oh, absolutely, that would have been the signing. I can't believe that it only seemed like Newcastle... it only seemed like Spurs at the end were the ones going in for him. Matters would have improved basically... Whoa. Basically every team in the league. This summer. Like, it would have been before Zoboslai came in, wouldn't it? So, he would have been great for the 10 role there. Arsenal, I'll give you that one, because Erdegaard's unreal. Man City? With the role that Alvarez is playing as a 10 this season? Arguable? He definitely would have been in rotation in the squad. Chelsea, he'd be starting week in, week out. Man U, he'd be starting week in, week out. Spurs obviously is. Newcastle were linked quite a lot. He'd be starting every game for them. So for 40 mil, I'm just baffled as to why that was the case. I'm glad that it happened early. It would have been nice maybe to have a bit of a bidding war and get an extra... maybe you could have got an extra 7.5 mil, something like that. Oh yeah, Madders could have been bought instead of Havertz to play that role. Like an 8 rather than a 10. You keep Erdegaard in his role and Madders is a little bit deeper. Yeah, true. I hadn't thought about that. Because Rice gives them that stability. Good pen, Haaland. Spurs seems a good fit though and he's vice-captain. Yeah. I feel like the reason why Spurs is such a good fit for him right now is because of the way that Ange is getting them to play. He really suits that basically breakaway fluid football where your first thought when you get the ball is let me turn and go forwards with it. Not, oh, we need to keep possession here, let me go backwards, sideways, backwards, sideways. Brendan ball, as it's known. So, yeah, I'm happy that he's found somewhere. Oh, what a pass, Haaland! Thoughts on the difficulty of eafc 24? Defending's hard. Attacking can be hard at times, but I like that. I like that it's a difficult game because that means that there's a learning curve and a skill gap. If everything felt really easy, that would be a problem. Because that would mean that something is broken in some way. Because everyone can play the game super easily. Or it means that not enough has changed from last year. And everyone would take to it ridiculously quickly. But yeah, very happy for Madders. I think he's probably the player that's left our club that I've had the most admiration for and I genuinely will be very happy to see him progress throughout his career. Riyadh to an extent, but the way that he ended up leaving wasn't quite perfect. Kante would have been if he had been with us for more than one season. But it's harder to fall in love with a player when they're only at the club for a year. Whereas Madders has been there a couple of years, helped us on the road to an FA Cup. First one in our history. Yeah. What a guy. Not everyone should be good at the game. Exactly. People feel like they should be picking up FC 24 and immediately being as good at it as they were at FIFA 23. A game that they've played, practiced and improved at for a full year. For some reason people think that that should be the case instantly on a new game, which is just crazy. Really crazy. Like, obviously, if you're a pro player, right, competing in the top tournaments, you are obviously going to pick up these games quicker, right? And so the pros will probably play this game. Oh my god. That right there, I know we didn't score from it, but that is pressing R1 or RB and flicking the right stick in a direction at the same time. You can do a ridiculously quick turn at any angle. That's what I did with Rashford right there to beat those two men with one quick spin. So it's not a skill move or anything like that, so you can do it with anyone in the game. So, there you go. And Haaland scores a bike from a corner. We'll take it. So, yeah, pro players will obviously pick up the differences between FIFA 23 and FC 24 much quicker than the average person. Because they were so good at the previous game, through mastering it, that they will instantly know when they play the new game, okay, that worked in this exact way every time I did it in the previous game. Doesn't work this year, let's try something else. Whereas the average person may think, oh, okay, that didn't work quite as well as I thought it would. I'll keep trying it. Because it worked so well last year, surely it works again this year. I'll keep trying. Then they keep going and eventually realise, okay, yeah, this just doesn't work. I shouldn't try it. That was me. This year, already, I have learnt that pressing the two triggers to do the agile dribbling that used to be our B dribbling last year, it sucks this year. I used it a lot in 23. It just isn't viable on this game, so I don't do it anymore. And I've learnt that relatively quickly. The better you are at the game, the quicker you'll pick up the new mechanics. And so a lot of people that are moaning that the game's terrible or stuff like that, they're just not great at it, and they can't accept that. There will genuinely be some people that don't like the gameplay. They might think that the game is too slow. They don't like maybe they had a playstyle that they really enjoyed in the previous game that doesn't seem feasible in this one. Fair enough. But I feel like the average person that's moaning about gameplay hasn't put the time in to adapt. And that's their big problem. Haaland with 4 goals, by the way. He is just ridiculous on this game. Unsurprisingly, which is why he costs so much. Very, very glad I managed to pick him up. Who would I say is the most loyal football player in this generation? Oh, God. Messi. The only reason why he left was because he was forced to. There's probably other players that I can't really think of. It depends what you class as this generation, because you could go for people like De Rossi, Roma legend. If you're going further back, then you've got people like Totti, who's one of the biggest club legends, like one club legends or loyal players of all time. But yeah, it depends on your definition of this generation. Because even if you move to another club, like at the very end of your career or something, that doesn't taint your loyalty, in my opinion. For example, if you have been at a club for 15 years, Mark Noble, yeah, Mark Noble is a great shout. Mr. West Ham. Yeah, it may get to a point where, as loyal as you are, the club have moved on from you. You're not good enough. You're getting older, but you don't want to stop playing football. So you move somewhere else. It's a bit different if you then move from, I don't know, like Kane. Kane's one of the ones. He stayed when he could have gone. Although, to be fair, part of that is not his fault, it's Levy's fault. You quick sold Salah tradable. Go onto the web app or the companion app. You have 5 quick sell recoveries every month. Go on there and recover them. I don't know why it's still not in the game this year, but it's on the web app and thingy. Yeah, Vardy. Vardy could have left. He easily could have gone to Arsenal, but he's stayed. I'm sure that he's probably had offers from other clubs. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if someone like Everton came in for Vardy this summer. But he's stayed all this time. Kind of crazy that we actually have one of the answers to that question. Who's the next Leicester player to leave for big cash? You think KDH? Hermansen. Our keeper. He's so good. He's genuinely so good. Name a Sunderland player for an edit. Jove Bellingham. Love the game so far. Same. It's difficult. Undidi, no. Undidi, basically every single one of our fans would have been happy to see him leave in the summer, even if it was just for a small fee. Like, we were buzzing that we were potentially going to get like 10-15 mil from Forest for him. But he ended up staying, and he's been revitalised under Enzo into this weird attacking mid powerhouse instead of a DM. It's bizarre. But no, he's too old. Dewsbury Hall is an option. He's too one-footed to be an elite player, in my opinion. I don't care who's managing him. I don't think you can be that one-footed in his position and really get to the level that you'd hope. Maybe somehow it could be coached into him, but I don't know how you do that. When you've been playing this long and you are clearly so dependent on having basically everything on your left foot, that's his downside. As well as a bit of decision making lately, but he's still youngish. One player we always liked at Leicester is Daka. Yeah, I like Daka as well. It's a shame how it's worked out for him here. I'm a bit surprised that we aren't seeing him more now that he's stayed. And we're potentially going to have... Like, is there now a chance that he plays a bit more, stays, and does carry on from Vardy, like next season or something? I don't know. Thomas Muller is a fantastic shout for that question, yeah. Not intelligent enough like someone like Erdegaard who's quite one-footed. Yes, agreed. Yes. Yeah. You have to be elite to be that one-footed. Like Robben. Robben is the biggest one-trick pony that football may have ever seen. Every single time, you know he's cutting in, but he was so good at duping defenders with body feints and stuff like that. that you didn't know when it was going to happen, so it nearly always worked. And yeah, so outrageously one-footed. By the way, when Robin gets put into FC 25 most likely, and he gets a FUT birthday that's double 5-star, it's going to be amazing. Sell or keep Bellingham. Players should probably go up before Weekend League. Most two-footed player in history, Son has to be up there. I was talking about this the other day with my dad. Son, as a finisher, yes. Perisic takes set pieces with both feet. KDB can play outrageous passes with both feet. He's ridiculous. I mean, he scored a wonder goal against us on his left peg. Unreal. Ousmane Dembele, because he doesn't even know what his strong foot is. He's not at the level of these other guys, but just because of the way that he plays, he has to be up there. But Christian Eriksen, I don't think I've ever seen someone be as confident on either foot as Eriksen. He would always take set pieces on either foot. It did not matter. Free kicks, corners, doesn't matter. Amazing. I loved watching Eriksen play. He was so good at Spurs. And it finally feels like with Maddison, they finally replaced him. I mean, God knows when did Eriksen leave Spurs? It feels like they've been missing that kind of player. 2020. And they finally got a replacement. He left January 2020 as well. Yeah. Eriksen's so underrated. Like, I feel like a lot of people that watch football right now, we're getting like a new generation of football fans. And so they're maybe a bit young. Even though he didn't leave that long ago, they're a bit young for like prime Spurs Eriksen. They'll only know Gareth Bale as a Madrid player. Stuff like that. It's kind of sad because you'll make references to players and stuff like that, and people won't know how good some of these guys are. Like, you might name someone like Tarapt, and so many people have never heard of him, or maybe they've seen him on FIFA because he got a FUT birthday or something like that. I won't be. This is about it. Tomorrow should be a decent stream. Bale at Real was amazing. Bale at Spurs, Southampton and Real was amazing. Just a great player. Kabuta, that's sick. GG. Best ever injury-prone player. Sturridge always has a place in your heart. Who always got injured? I mean, Reece James is up there, to be honest. He's arguably the best fullback in the world, but just can't stay fit. Wilshere could have been amazing if he didn't keep getting injured. It's not even the players that have like an ACL injury and then don't come back from it. It's the ones that keep getting those niggling little injuries. They come back, they then pick up a different injury to last time. They're out for 2 months. They come back for a month, then they get another injury. And they can just never get that run. One that I might even say, and this might be a bit mad to say, is Aguero. Aguero seemed to get a decent injury every season. And he'd miss at least a couple of months every year. He'd still bang in a ton of goals and he was unbelievable. But it was so rare for him to have a season without 2 or 3 months out. Martial. Pogba. Zola. Ramsey as well. Yeah. Hazard and Bale. Hazard. No. Bale, definitely not. No. Abu Diaby could have been absolutely insane. There's got to be some other ones. I just can't really think of. But yeah, every time they came back, it's just like, oh, he's injured again. Like, for example, for us, obviously not close in this conversation, Matty James. If you know, you know. He was really good, but he could never, ever have a consistent run without getting injured. It was so upsetting. Because he was really good. Like, if this loads, Matty James. Oh, this clearly doesn't go that far back. Oh yeah, he did his ACL, Achilles tendon problems 3 times. So, Matty James, in 14-15, shin bone injury, missed 10 games. Then, comes back 6 months later. So that was at the start of a season. August 15th, probably like first game of the season or whatever. 2014, gets an injury, misses a month, comes back in September. In May of that year, he does his cruciate and he's out till August the next year. 463 days, 48 games missed. He was then back for 1 year. Then he did his Achilles and he missed 19 games. He then got the same injury 2.5 months later and missed 35 games. He then came back for a month and had the same injury again and missed 38 games. Just insanely bad luck. Crazy. Best player by far. Like, look at this. Let me put it on the screen for you. Look at this. Oh. The Achilles tendon problem. Look at that. So between September... Let's quickly... Days between September 9th, 2017 and... January 2nd, 2020. Is that what it said? Yeah. So there were 845 days between the date of his first injury, of the same one that recurred 3 times, and his return date of the last one. 845 days. He was injured for 742 out of 845 days. 87.8% of what, 2.5 years? He was injured. It's ridiculous. Ramsey has 3 pages worth of injuries. Yeah, he got tiny ones, didn't he? Right. Well, it's been a hell of a lot of fun chatting about random football bits and bobs. Whilst chilling and doing some rivals. I only need 2 more wins in order to get the rewards this week. Obviously, I'm on top of my accounts this year, and so I will comfortably be getting rivals rewards each week. I'll probably get to Div 5, maybe push to Div 4 on both accounts this week. We'll see. I'll be doing squad battles each week, and we will be doing at some point, maybe like Wednesday, Thursday, I don't know. We can do our champs qualifiers. Ready for the first weekend starting Friday. The big one. First foot champs of the year. So that's pretty big. Evolutions I need to continue doing, and I'll do those whilst I'm doing my squad battles and then potentially some div rivals off stream. I need to fix my stream deck and get everything back. That's frustrating. I'll try and maybe get that fixed for tomorrow's stream, or maybe Tuesday. My overall record is 40 wins, 3 draws, 6 losses on this account. That's pretty damn good. I mean, the team is pretty damn expensive, to be fair. But yeah, the collection book. There's a chance that I may have the collection book fully photoshopped by the end of tomorrow night. And the plan is for the first episode of the series to go out on Tuesday or Wednesday. Depends how much time I can get to actually editing it once I've got the book complete. So that's what you've got to look forward to. We've got some short form content coming out this week. I'm also recording with Owen, Mr. Oz Noz, at some point this week for his series. So that'll be good. The first collab of the year. I'll probably be doing some kind of video on this account with that lone Pele that we got. That was absolutely incredible. So very happy with that. And I'll figure out what kind of videos I want to make on them. But we're trying to stack this account with as many loans and good players as possible and coins to just start something and really be able to do different challenges, do collab videos and stuff like that without having to spend more money throughout the year, which is why I put money on at the start, got a few decent packs, which was nice, made a few investments, and hopefully I don't have to put any more in, because that would be ideal. And then obviously we've got the Road to Glory as well. What's the series again? He's doing a £1 million drop. Million coin drop? I'm not going to lie, I have no idea how it works. I will watch it before I go on, so that I know the rules and everything like that. But he hit me up and asked if I want to go on, and I said at some point this week I'm free when he would want to record. So he's going to let me know, and we'll try and get that sorted. And I have no idea what kind of turnaround he has on the videos, or whether he does 2 episodes, like one on his, one on mine. We'll find out. It might be like Pingu, where it's like Millionaire, where it's just on his channel. We'll see. But that's going to be that. I may do some squad battles and stuff like that later. If not, then I'll do some more tomorrow and just make some more progress. Keep on grinding. I'm really enjoying the start of this game. It's still difficult, but we're getting there. And I'm feeling a bit more confident going into Champs on Friday. Christian, yeah, he did. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to just creating some more content. Now that the accounts have had a week of getting set up, now we're at the point where we're just making progress on both of them. So this account, just trying to build up a bigger club for cooler videos, bigger and better cards and content. Whereas the collection book account, getting some coins, getting a champs team ready, but then starting to make some progress on ticking players off in the book, whilst also keeping on top of getting extra packs, picks and coins from squad battles and rivals each week, and just, yeah, keeping things afloat that way. So I'm really enjoying it so far. It's hopefully going to be a really, really good year, and hopefully they don't just nuke this gameplay, because it's difficult, but that's great. I'm really enjoying it. Hopefully you guys are as well, and hopefully you're enjoying the content. Thank you so much for chilling with me tonight and just having a load of football chats. It's been really chill and really enjoyable, so I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody. Thank you if you've hit the thumbs up on YouTube, if you've sent us likes on TikTok, if you've followed on there, subbed on YouTube, gifted, remembered, and all of that stuff. I appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of your night. Have a good end of your weekend. And I will see you all again tomorrow for more FC24. In a bit.